The Father says, "Be like a rubber band, flexible, moldable, stretchable, but do not worry. I will not allow you to break. I instead will only allow you to get so far away from my presence. As you go about your day, know that it is just quick snapback to be in communion with me. I can't take anything less than my best and turn it into an unimaginable beauty beyond words or comprehension. I desire that you follow my lead and do not get too far ahead of me. Even when you see where I am taking you, let me show you the pace to move at. The path is fully visible to me, and I will keep you safe even when you believe that I must have left you. Never will that be the case. Do not discount the moments of today, for there is much coming and going in your life. The good is rising up in this hour and will overtake all that you have been waiting and longed for. Do not let doubt creep in. I will do as I have promised. It does not matter who is against you, I am for you. There is nothing left in life that is bigger than I am in your life. I have you covered. We are moving together, and you will overcome all that is before you today and for all of the todays on. I am using the adversity to take you much higher than you ever would be able to go on your own. You will see in time what a blessing has happened in the still of the darkness. Just because something is new does not mean it is not sent by me. I will take you out of a life of comfortability in order to make you into a whole new vessel for my honor and glory. Where you are today, you will not end up here. So let the river take you to new and exciting lands. If you let go, you will enjoy the journey far more than when you are fighting against the current. I will do amazing things in your life. You are receiving an upgrade. The flow of how you got assignments done will become easier by leaps and bounds. You finished a long season where you were up against forces too great for you. But the reason for this was so that you would grow stronger and beyond the normal pace and progress. I am taking you on a path that is much more elevated than what you have seen in the past. Not only have your current anointings been increased, but look again, for I have given you more according to the riches of my glory. Areas that you felt were in lack and not very useful will be brought to a new level in me to be used mightily in the coming years. I am pushing you through many doors in this hour. Do not be tempted to look back at what has been left behind. You are coming out of everything that has kept you down and bound. Look up and do not give attention to the enemy's trick. He is a defeated foe. No sense in shouting at the darkness, for it will always choose to avoid the light. You were made for more, so get ready, for I am bringing an overflow never seen before. My people have awakened to see beyond the noise and be watchers of my voice moving over the waters and over the land. I am not finished with my plans for mankind. Man believes that he knows when the end will come, but I am the author, I am the Alpha, and I am the Omega. Forsake the lies and be my willing vessels, for I have great plans still ready to unfold. I desire that even your greatest enemy come into my kingdom. Be part of my kingdom in all ways. Release the human tendency to be selfish in this hour. I will use you, so be ready in season and out of season. My people have gotten away from being wave makers into letting the water decide where they will go instead. In doing so, they are letting a sinful generation dictate and the darkness advance. A unified bride can do much, and even with a mere 300 can defeat countless pockets inhabited by the enemy if I am your Lord. When you become desensitized towards what is evil, you will end up giving it sanction not only in your lands, but soon in your hearts as well. Those that live a compromised and complacent road will find that their dial is turned away from my voice to where I no longer have influence in their direction. Even the smallest decisions will add up to have greater influence and consequences. When you give your life over to me, I will continue creating you into the image of Christ. No, it will not happen overnight, but there will be plenty of times that you suddenly realize how transformed you have truly become. The days are filled with options and choices. I will help you in all of your struggles. Your freedom is much closer than you can imagine. There will come a time where you are no longer drawn to the wrong things and can easily jump over the traps in a moment. Decide to walk in the light in all of your dealings. It begins in the mind and will blossom from there. I know who are really my disciples and who are just going through the motions. I have spoken great things over your life. I have amazing exploits that I desire to do in and through you. Do not give into the lies circling around. You have access to all that I have right now. Take up your calling and destiny. Run to the abundance of my goodness and glory. I hold you in high esteem as my royal sons and daughters. You are invaluable to me. Never forget this truth. To one call to my own heart, I will show my integrity in all things. I will call you to focus on me when all the world spins in a different direction. I will tune your ears to listen and you will hear my frequency. I will sharpen your eyes to see clearly and show you many things. Most of all, I will open your heart to receive me. For you are my chosen and greatly desired by me. You will hear the beat of my heart, and it will be as the sound of a drummer. It will fill you with joy and make you leap and dance. After laying down your hearts as a gift to me, this is how my joy will be returned to you. You have set everything of yourself aside and set your heart and mind on what is in my heart and mind. Now let me show you the joy of life so that from now on all your sorrows will also be set aside. Your fear of the deep has exposed many things, and in each one you have surrendered to me. In this process you received your king, laid down your ambition, and waited on me. In your struggle you thought your fear was the deep, but as you surrendered you see that there is no fear in me. I will cause your heart to leap, your feet to dance, your voice to sing. I am keeper of the deep, and you, precious one, are hidden safe and quickened in me. Oh, what delights you will see, for in the deep there is no death or fear, there is only me. Do you trust me, my children? I am at work among you. Do not be afraid nor dismayed. My hand is moving. Seek me, and I will show you even greater things that this world cannot see. Terrified they are, but those whose trust is in me are made strong and wise. Do you trust me, my children, even when you do not understand? Do you believe that I am in control, and all things work together for the good of those who love and obey me? All these things must be. The hearts of men are being tested. Righteousness will prevail. Seek righteousness and truth in every situation. Trust me. Am I not able to bring all things to a righteous end? I am a God of both mercy and justice. Justice will prevail in mercy. Mercy is at work and it will end in perfect justice. Do what is right. Pray for this world to know me. Trust me with all your hearts. Do not be deceived by liars. My word and my spirit guide you to truth and righteousness. Find rest, strength, and joy in my presence. I am working among you. My kingdom comes. My will shall be done. My beloved, a table is spread before. Arise, come and dine. The world is in chaos, but I have spread a table before you in the presence of your enemies. Come, my beloved, take and eat of the heavenly gift. What will I withhold from those who love and obey me? The earth and the heavens shall be shaken, but those who stand upon the solid rock will not be shaken, neither will you stumble or fall. Your footing is sure, and the path where you are to walk is brightly lit. No one will be deceived whose heart is set upon me. So come, my children, gather to my table, take and eat. My food and drink will strengthen you. It will sustain you in the times of great trouble. All will see and know that you have been with me. My light shining through you shall be a pathway to me for many. Come and dine, my little ones. All that you need is found in me. My children, some things that you must keep in mind. My timing is not your timing. So though it seems like forever that you wait for my return, It has really been the equivalent of 1 second in eternity. I realize that this is difficult for you, my children, especially those who long to be reconciled with their Creator and to exist in the eternal world, for your world is not your home. I know the depth of each heart intimately. I feel your longing to come to your true eternal home, my children. Receive my promises of comfort now. I love you eternally. Each heart is my creation, and I promised I long to receive you into my kingdom more than you can imagine. Allow me to be your strength now. Focus on my love for you and know whatever challenges you face on earth, these are temporary. All you need to do is ask and receive, and I will be your strength through anything. This I promise. You cannot fight the enemy on your own, my loves. Use me. Whatever way he is coming against you, use me. He has no rights to you. When you stand strong in me, he will flee from my name. I am your armor, my children, and I am impenetrable, unbreakable, and unstoppable. The enemy can only get away with what he is allowed. You on your own are powerless against him, and he is on the prowl, seeking whom he may devour. If I am not at the forefront of your mind, if you are allowing chinks in your armor by living in the ways of this world with little thought or attention to me, he will attack. He will come at you from every angle. Do not allow this, my children. Keep your mind set upon me constantly. Walk upright in my peace and joy. He is no match for my armor, my loves. In me you are protected. In this fact, be confident. I promise to be your strength, my children. Will you be part of my army of truth speakers? Indeed you will, because my words burn in your hearts. You have died to self and have allowed me to prepare you for this day. You are my army of radical lovers. By you, kingdoms will be leveled. By you, many in captivity will be made free. My beautiful ones, you are ready. Rest in me and allow me to flow through you like a rushing mighty river. Who can stand? Watch and see my enemies scatter. Have no fear, trust in me. When they see you, they will be face to face with me. Do not shrink back. I am with you. My children, look up, pay attention. Winds of adversity and winds of change are blowing. Pay attention to what I say. If you want truth, you will receive truth. If you desire the approval of man, a snare is laid for your feet. I am raising up my own to proclaim my path of righteousness. I am raising up many speakers of truth. Bold as a lion, but as gentle as a lamb are they. Upon their heads they wear a crown of wisdom. They are cloaked in robes of righteousness. My seal is upon their forehead. From their mouth proceeds my sword. My glory is their rear and front guard. My enemies will fall before them. My truth shall be proclaimed throughout the earth. Rejoice, my children, rejoice. Awaken, my people, awaken. Can you not see that while you slumbered and slept, your enemy has invaded your house? You are fully surrounded and trampled within. Wipe the sleep from your eyes. On your feet, no time to waste. Arise for battle. It's not too late. Can you see? Are your eyes open yet? Your house has been plundered. It is left in shambles. All of this has happened as you have slumbered and slept. Are your eyes still cloudy? Are they open yet? Awake, O sleeping ones. Jump to your feet. Your children have been captured, carried away as prisoners of war. All while you have slumbered and slept. Jump to your feet. It isn't too late. You have not been careful to keep strife out of your homes. Rebellion abounds with much anger and division. Do you think this pleases me? Do you think my spirit can abide amongst evil? I have told you, a good man will keep order in his home. Why have my people ignore my commands and instructions? Why do you turn from my ways? My children, where strife abounds, every evil work is allowed to dwell also. Do you wonder why your children go astray? Why your unions fall apart? Yet you yourself has fostered this strife. Repent and turn from your anger. Repent and turn from your jealousy, and cleanse your homes of strife, that my spirit may dwell there with you. Are you prepared? You have seen the great evil covering the nations, moving like locusts, devouring everything in its path. Do you stand against it? If you do, why are you silent? If you do not speak now, you will have to fight for your family, your honor, and your country. Your silence lets the adversary think you are weak. Are you? Men, wake up. I have made you protectors. I made you in my own image. I see your women. They will fight. I have equipped you with the full armor. I have given you living water to sustain you throughout the battle. I will hear you when you call on me. I will assist you. Your family and their survival depends on you fighting a good fight. I am at your side. Men, you must stand with me and for all that is good. I have told you this season will bring many changes into your lives. You have grown accustomed to many conveniences, but these conveniences will soon be gone. The comforts you have known will be no more. Many of my children will turn from me, and this time out of frustration in accordance with the enemy's plans. I have told you these things ahead of time that you might know and avoid these traps. You will pray for me to change many circumstances in that time that I cannot change. See that your faith does not fail when I do not answer as you desire, for all scripture must be fulfilled as the time of the end is here. Strengthen your faith while there is yet a little time to do so. Allow me to teach you about myself in this time, that your faith does not fail in the time to come. If you do not learn now, you will not survive then. The enemy seeks to wear you down in this time, and he has increased his attacks on every side. You feel the effects of these battles. In times of war, my people must remain focused on staying on track. Do not allow the enemy to divert your focus by distracting you with old sins, my children. Do not allow him to take back ground in areas where you have overcome. Hold tight to your victories over sin. Strengthen your spirits in my word so you may finish the race before you as a conqueror. Cast down unwanted thoughts and desires and stand strong in my power against the enemy of your soul. Your reward in heaven awaits you. My people do not believe what I have told them is coming. They believe it only for someone else. My children, do you not see in my holy word that all I tell you is about to transpire? Do you not see the lateness of the hour? Now is the time to press into my presence, to pray for all those who are still lost, and to make your preparations to enter your heavenly home, for soon you will leave your earthly one forever. Do you have good works to do on the earth before then? Have you been called according to my purpose? Finish your works, for the day is drawing to a close. Soon it will be night as gross darkness covers the earth, when no one and no man can be about my work. My remnant in the earth is very small. I desire I would have a great remnant, but it is not so. Those who truly walk with me, who truly sacrifice for me, who truly put me first in all things are very small in number. Many believe they are part of my remnants that are not part. They shall not be protected in what is coming because they do not truly know me. They make no time for me. They make no sacrifices to serve me. They do not put me first in their lives. And what is coming, those who think they are mine will expect many concessions that will not appear, for I do not know them. O my children, be sure of your heart, be sure of your walk. Make time for me now, for later will be too late for you if you do not. Walk in wisdom now and be glad later. I am answering some of my children's prayers in this time very progressively. Some of you who have been faithful, who have been careful to honor my great name, who have walked with me in spite of negative circumstances and persecution. In this time, you will see the answers begin to come, a little at a time. Be encouraged, my children, for I see where you are. I know what needs you have and the desires of your heart. I have not forgotten the many prayers you have prayed. Those who are not careful to walk in my ways, I shall forget. Those who claim my name and do not honor me, I shall ignore in times to come. They want my protection, they want my provision, but they want none of me. I have a remnant in the earth who honor my great name, who worship me and praise me through the best of times and through the worst of times. You are truly my children. In times coming, when horrors surround you in the earth, when chaos abounds, when your souls are filled with pain and grief, I will comfort you. When there is no comfort to be found around you, I will be your comforter. I will comfort you in the darkness. As you have worshipped me in the darkness, in the dark times of your lives, I will comfort you in the darkness that is coming. I will show you great mercy when no mercy abounds in the earth in that time. My children, there are plagues coming to the earth, terrible plagues for which there will be no cure. The world shall run in terror as these plagues break out. But I desire you would not fear. Men will hide in their houses for protection from these plagues. You have seen in my word that these plagues shall come. Fear not, my children, for if you walk in obedience to me, the plagues shall not come near your dwelling places. Only obey me in all things, that the enemy have no right to you. Much strife and confusion is coming to the earth. There will be eruptions of violence, murder, strife, and infighting in various places. Much tension shall abound, and brother shall strike out at brother. The line is being drawn tight. In this time of many horrors, those of my remnant shall have a protection like none other. Those who have not hesitated to sacrifice for my glory, those who have not hesitated when I say, give, those who have not gone with the ways of the world, but who follow my word and obey me in all things, will have no need to fear. When the enemy strikes at these, he shall be met with my firewall protection. A wall of fire from my spirit shall consume the enemy where they stand and leave my chosen ones untouched. This protection is not for all. It is only for those who are truly of my remnant. Those who have not hesitated to answer my call, those who have laid down their lives and taken up the life I have called them to. Those who rely on me. My firewall shall surround them as the chariots of fire surrounded my servant Elijah. To the enemy you will look vulnerable, and in their pridefulness they believe they will see you fall. But I will defeat them before your very eyes. They shall be caught in their own snares. My remnant shall be about my kingdom business in this time, and shall witness of me boldly. Through them shall I perform many signs and wonders. Many shall be saved from the kingdom of darkness, where the flames never die, and many jewels shall be in their crowns, who consider not their own lives in this time to bring me glory. Fear not, my precious ones, for I have a plan. I will surround those who are truly mine with my firewall protection. In the times of need that are upon you, I shall provide for all who are my own. In my word I have told you, I prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemies, and I shall indeed prepare that table. I myself shall prepare your food and feed you in the midst of the terrible famine that approaches. Fear not. I fed the Israelites in the midst of a hot, barren desert. I sent food to Elijah by the ravens by the brook Cherith, and I can't send you food. Those around you will persecute you as you radiate health and wellness in a time of leanness, for it will baffle them that you are not without. In a time when no food in the earth can be found, I will be there with you. I will prepare a table before you, and you will eat until you are full. Do not fear what is coming, my children. If you are truly mine, I shall provide for you. Only do not hesitate to do as I command you to do, for this shall be your protection. My children, I have told you this is the age of chaos. Chaos will indeed enter into everything in this time. You have seen its effect in your political system. You have seen its effect in your streets, but it is only started. It shall become far worse. As chaos continues to spread, it shall enter into your houses. It shall enter into workplaces and schools and churches. If you allow it to, this chaos will steal away your peace and your joy and make you fearful. But I desire this would not be so. I desire my people would stand boldly against all acts of the enemy. When chaos abounds, draw on my peace that is within you. Refuse to give place to it in your souls. Reject it at every turn and maintain an even keel. I have left you my peace. Judgment has begun in my house. I have told you, you shall know them by their fruits. I will now begin revealing what those fruits are. For some of my children, you have done very well. You have been kind and generous. You have been in my word often. You have prayed much. Your fruits will be revealed to be the good fruits it is. For some, you have spoken falsely in my great name. You have been unkind and withheld from me and others what you should have given to bless. You have neglected time with me and in my word. Your fruits will be revealed to be the false and rotten fruit that it is. There is no more time for playing, my children, for the end is at hand. I will come to take my own home quickly, like a thief in the night. There will be no time for repenting in those last seconds, for you will not know when it shall be. You must walk with me daily. You must endure what is coming, remaining faithful to me and walking and working now while it is yet day. Do not be deceived. I shall not be mocked. What you have sown, you shall now reap, for good or ill. Many in my house are not truly mine. Many ministries abound that were not found by me, nor do they glorify me. Woe to the man or woman who dares to speak in my name that which I have not spoken, for I myself will contend with them. You will now see ministries not of me torn down and dismantled by my hand. Repent, you who declare what I have not spoken, lest I destroy you with the breath of my nostril. I will remove your platforms. I will cut you off from my people as I expose that you are not mine. America, you have flaunted your wicked ways and your abominations among all the nations. I shall publish your shame among them when I judge you. As you have led other nations astray, so shall I also lead you astray in your deceptions. You shall have a hand in your own destruction. I will lead your leaders astray, and they shall believe a lie. This lie will be an open door for your enemies to enter and bring much destruction to your people. You have polluted this land with your whoredoms, and your sin is a stench in my nostril. With a mighty breath shall I destroy you and burn you with fire. In 1 hour shall your destruction come. All your might, all your power, all your glory that I gave you will be taken from you, and what is left of your people will hunt in your streets for food for their little ones. You have turned from me and rejected my ways. You have filled yourself with abominations in my sight. You rejoice in your wickedness, and you shall now be filled with it. You, my people, have felt me drawing you nearer. You have felt my call to come into my presence, to spend time in my word. Now is the time to strengthen your spirit, to build your faith. The more time you spend with me, the more you understand how to believe, the more you understand how my kingdom works. I explained to my disciples how faith works, and they understood as they spent time with me each day. It is the same with you who are also my disciples. O my children, do not wait until it is too late to learn what you must know for these times. Around you now all seems well, but it is not well. Underneath what you see, war is brewing and will soon break out. A terrible war is coming, such as you have never known. Men will spew hatred through bombs and blasts, and the damage cannot be undone. You cannot face famine and loss like what is in your future without faith in me. Get understanding, build your faith while there is yet time. Those who do not know me in this way will perish quickly in that time. As I have drawn you closer to me, you have felt me becoming more real in your consciousness. As you see that I am real, your faith is stirred to believe me for more of what you need. As this continues over time, you begin to rely on me, to lean into me for comfort as you walk through earthly trials. I am teaching you about myself now. I am teaching you how to rely on me, how to come to me for comfort instead of those earthly pleasures that shall soon be gone. When you feel me calling you, drawing you near me, come into my presence in prayer, in thanksgiving, and declaring to your future what shall be. I will grant you those things that are not against my will as you speak them. Little time is left for you to learn of me. Do not delay. Though many things around you compete for your time and attention, none is as vital to your future as your time with me. As you draw close to me, you become more and more a new creature. Worldly things that once thrilled you will no longer appeal to you. More and more you will be drawn to truth and what is spiritually correct. When you live by your flesh, you will stay entangled in the world. You will struggle to hear me and be drawn to those things you ought not to do. When you live by my spirit, you will be drawn to the things of me and my spirit. Your spirit grows stronger and filled with more of my light. You will long to live in the quiet of my peace. The world is no longer able to fulfill you in your transformed state, and you long for more of me. When you live by your flesh grows stronger, and you will struggle to free yourself of its hold on you. You will struggle to get free of sin. When you live by my spirit, sin cannot hold you. Your struggles are little, and my burden is light upon you. Do you not wish to live free of worldly struggles? Do you not want to be free of sin and the enemy's hold on you? If you will only walk by my spirit, you can be free. I am telling you how to walk in my spirit and be free, but you must choose. Choose wisely. Choose my way over the enemies and be free. My children, you are living in a difficult time. In this time, light and darkness are each struggling for mastery. You will see this struggle in each area of your lives, and you will also experience it in yourself. Whichever you have more of in your soul, that is the one that will win and have mastery over your life. As this struggle takes place in those you know, sometimes the darkness will win. In this time, as these struggles play out, darkness is causing relationships to crumble before your very eyes. Do not be alarmed, for this will work to your benefit in the end. I will comfort you when you mourn and help you to move forward after each loss. Your redemption draws nigh, my children, but there are many trials and struggles in between for you. Be courageous and do not allow your faith to fail. Be strong and very courageous. The enemy has been stealing from my people far too long. I am restoring to my people some of what the enemy has stolen from you. Watch now as I bring back that which you have lost, which you never thought to see again. For some you have lost that which cannot be replaced, but I tell you truly, I shall bring something even better, for I am a good father. I am a father who loves his children dearly. Believe me to do this and watch for this. There are many blessings in this time, and this is one of them, for I desire to do this for you. Only believe. The time is coming soon when what belongs to the wicked shall become yours. I have told you about a transfer, and that transfer is on the way. It is not yet, for my word must be fulfilled exactly, but it is coming. The day is coming, my children, when you will awake a pauper and go to sleep wealthy, for I will direct the wicked to give it to you. I will cause situations which will bring what the wicked now own into your hands as your own. I will cause a transfer to take place such as you have never seen. You have heard my promises to you. I have spoken into your hearts that you will have wealth. This is my promise to you. The wealth of the wicked shall be yours in this day. Only use it for my kingdom. Use it for good and not evil, or it shall vanish from you. My children are to be about my work in the earth in the time that remains. Watch for the transfer, for it comes, and you shall rejoice. I have told you there are things coming in these end times you know not of. Let me tell you about one of these things. In these past seasons, many of my children have suffered great loss as the enemy attacked again and again and again. Some have lost homes, careers, relationships, and far more, but have kept their hope in me. Some have turned their hearts away from me because of the losses, and those go as they will. But those who have not lost their hope in me shall receive more. In these end times, a time is coming for my true children, those who have kept their faith and continue to obey me, who have continued to give to my kingdom work, to be rewarded. For these, the day comes when you shall receive not only all you lost, but far, far more, and in one day. For I myself shall see that they are repaid. I will direct my angels to cause this to come to pass. My children, continue to believe, continue to give. Do not lose your faith in me. Hard times come, but they will pass. Let not your faith pass away with them. There are end-time assignments being given to my children that are not what they expected. Some I will ask to do incredible things and to do them without fear or concern for their earthly lives. My children, many souls hang in a balance in this hour. I can't save them, but you must tell them. Many hearts, so hardened by time and life on earth, remain turned away from me, and these souls shall not enter heaven if they remain so. For this reason, I will ask my people to accept these assignments that more souls may enter my kingdom before the end comes and the books are closed. Once the books are closed, there will be no more hope. You have asked me for much, and you have asked for the souls of your people. I am now asking you, will you do this for me? Will you accept your assignment for my glory? Will you give of what means most to you as I have given what means most to me? You have been grossly judged and undervalued, but I myself will now reveal to those who judged wrongly your true value in me. Some wrongs in your life will now be made right, and my hand is heavy upon those who have misused you. For too long the enemy has taken advantage of my kind-hearted ones. You have given, and some have only taken from you uncaringly. Know, my children, that I myself will repay you when you walk in my ways and you are done wrong. I have told you in my word to show respect where respect is due, and do not act unseemly, for an unbelieving world is watching you. Let not the ministry I have for you be blamed with your wrong behavior. These things are necessary that you may do this work for me in this time. Those not willing to lay down their fleshy desires shall not be used of me at all. Hear my instructions and obey. You have been attacked many times through those near you. Satan has discovered those near you who are weak in me and easily manipulated, and he plans to continue using them against you. In this way you are distracted from my plan for you and tempted to sin against me in anger. Fear him not, for you shall crush the assault that has been sent against you. I have told you this day, so that you may make his attacks on you null and void as you pray. I will now take the unkindness of others towards you and turn it to your benefit. Watch as I do this and praise me. You have asked me to guide you, to show you the way you should go. You have many choices before you, yet only one is my way for you. You will now begin to feel my wisdom rising up in you, guiding you the way I am leading. With it you shall have my peace. Follow it. Walk in the ways of wisdom and do not depart from it. The paths of wisdom will always lead you to me.